What's the coldest temperature you can ever remember being in? For me, I would have to say it was the winter of 2009 in State College, Pennsylvania. When I was in college, we had a couple of weeks where it was negative 20 degrees pretty much every day. And to get to class, it was about a 20 to 30 minute walk in that weather. It was so freezing. When the weather then rose up to 30 degrees one day, my friends and I were walking to class and we couldn't believe how warm it felt. It's just funny because 30 degrees is usually really chilly. Well, if I thought it was cold walking to class in negative 20 degree weather, that was nothing compared to the coldest temperature that's ever been recorded on planet Earth. The lowest natural temperature ever directly recorded at ground level on Earth is negative 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's negative 89.2 degrees Celsius. This was recorded at a Soviet base station in Antarctica on July 21st, 1983. Of course, it makes sense that the coldest temperature ever recorded would have been down in Antarctica. Well, here we are in the year 2020, and that record that was set in 1983 still remains. So let's talk about that Russian research station. It's located on Antarctica. More specifically, it's located in inland Princess Elizabeth Land. Here's where Princess Elizabeth Land is located on Antarctica. Notice how the ownership is divided up into different pie slices. Those are the countries that own each portion of the continent. Australia actually owns the entire part of Princess Elizabeth Land, but it is home to a few Russian research stations. Right in the very center of Antarctica is the geographic South Pole. Antarctica is pretty big. It's about twice the size of Australia. Not surprisingly, it is the least densely populated continent. Only about 1,000 to 5,000 people live in Antarctica, and that depends on season. That's actually a lot of people when you consider that it's freaking Antarctica. Another not so surprising fact is that Antarctica was the last region on Earth in recorded history to be discovered. It was unseen until the year 1820 by a Russian expedition. As of 2019, there are 54 different countries which belong to the Antarctic Treaty and have ownership of Antarctica. Would you ever go to Antarctica if given the chance? It's not extremely common, but there is some tourism that goes there. And then there's also a need for staffing for all the different research stations. Not just the professions who are doing the research, but all the other types of jobs that are needed, like cooking, cleaning, etc. My answer is a resounding no. I would not go to Antarctica, no matter what you paid me. Though I do enjoy learning about it remotely, comfortably here in New Jersey. Let me know in the comments down below if you would ever consider going to Antarctica. Please subscribe to Interesting Igloo.